Austin, he was my youngest son. I had two sons. He was really quick-witted. He was a funny kid. He just had an influence on people. He had a lot of friends. I think around age 10, we moved to the outskirts of the city, and he brought skateboarding into the community. And these were these city kids coming into the country. I do believe that peer pressure had a lot of influence on what happened that night. So there was 6 other people there besides Austin. The person who owned the apartment, he opened the bottle and he gave everyone a pill. My understanding is that Austin didn't have experience with opioids, and the owner of the apartment, he threatened anyone who called the 911, and so no one did. And then they all went to bed, and they hoped that he'd sleep it off.
I mean, it does happen to anybody. I've been really scared before, and I'm like, oh shit, like the oh shit moments where you go and unlock your door, start writing a note just in case somebody finds you, scary moments where you think that's it. So I could feel my throat start to tighten and my muscles weren't working, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to speak in a second, so I just said, call an ambulance. And I was alone in this room, but somebody I knew was just walking by at that time, and he heard my voice. I remember feeling a bunch of crazy stuff, and then I remember waking up in the ambulance.
Once an overdose starts, you are solely in the hands of those around you.
It's happening in communities all around us. It's impacting families that we know. It's impacting the average citizen, and so we need to evolve as public agencies. We need to evolve as a police service. I think the Good Samaritan legislation sets the context around that. It changes the narrative.
It would just mean so much to have people put lives before law.
The Good Samaritan Act is a piece of federal legislation that really provides a protection for those that may find themselves in possession of an illicit drug. So if somebody goes into an overdose, the person calls 911, the police show up, they're in possession of an illicit drug. There's no investigation, there's not an arrest made, because it sets very clearly that our parameter is to provide life-saving measures. It's about getting people on the right track to the health care that they require.
I think it's a good first step, for sure. It's a long time coming. I try to get people to sort of take responsibility for themselves and for their friends and make that call.
If 911 had been called in Austin's situation, the doctors told us that without a doubt, Austin would be alive today.
Don't hesitate to phone 911. Don't be fearful. My message to the individual at the phone is focus on your friend, focused on your family member, focused on your loved one, and make the call, because it's about saving lives.
So the stats are pretty grim, but we are the stats and we can change them.